Okay, good afternoon. My name is Abel Kibet and this is Mzima World Studios stroke platform podcast. We are in the month of January and I'm with a visitor as we had earlier on promised kwamba tutakuwa na mgeni, and as you can see already is in, is not a visitor per se, is a regular person here. Most of you know him, an education enthusiast from Mount Elgon, and also a doctor, and most of you know him. So recently just 3 days ago, Mr. Julius Ogamba Migosi, who is the minister, the prime cabinet secretary of education, released the KCSE examinations and KCSE. Under normal circumstances, we are used KCSE to be released in the months of December, but this time the tradition was broken. So yeah. And we're now going to delve into the conversation matters education already, and we are at Terem Secondary School, and as you all know, and if you don't know, you'll be knowing that Mr. Patrick Chemosit is also the board chairman of this school where the interview is happening. They're also celebrating good performances and improvement from last year. Most of you know him. I've seen on his profile, you see them are celebrating good results which happened here at Cheptonon, where the interviews is happening right now. Mr. Patrick Chemosit, yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
Mekuwa zamani sana, it's been a while.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Tumekuwa kwa shughuli hapa na pale.
Yes.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I'm good.
Yeah.
We are just celebrating results.
Yeah.
Welcome. This is St. Peter's Cheptonon Secondary School.
Yeah.
It is a day school. I'm the board chair of this particular school.
Yes.
And as a board chair, I want to take this opportunity to welcome you, and welcome also our viewers, so that you have a glimpse of this beautiful school of St. Peter's Cheptonon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a normal tradition, we are used to KCSE results being released in the months of December, even before Christmas or just after Christmas. This time the tradition was broken. How was it?
I don't know. It even created a lot of anxiety among. In fact, these results were released after a lot of pressure.
Yes.
We are used to results being released before Christmas because actually, Minister of Education did not want a lot of manipulation. Once the results are out, they're supposed to be released. But this time around, they released, though they are not very much late. They were just late by around 1 week or 2 weeks. And we appreciate, we have challenges in terms of computing those results, marking, and, logistics. So I think the Minister of Education actually worked also within the timelines. Though there was a little delay, maybe they know the technical error I cannot explain.
For the first time, we did not have a KCSE, and we had a KCSE also, which has brought a lot of it has sparked a lot of a conversation in the social media, because again the parents are not even aware how the results were being for KCSE in that case, and they're even told that the children should just go to school, they'll get their results to school. They don't know how.
The new curriculum, the CBC, is slightly confusing. I don't know how it's going to be implemented, because we are working from the darkness going towards, I don't know whether you are from the light towards the darkness. We are supposed to work from the darkness going to the light, but with the CBC, a lot of things are not actually in the light. As what happens next. So it is something that parents actually don't know. Results are not yet out. You are told, let students go, let them be enrolled to junior secondary school without results. We actually don't know. But the technocrats in the Ministry of Education, we are supposed to bring parents and students up to speed to know. Like there are those ones who are going to junior, they are doing grade 9. The way forward should actually be very clear. Like, are they going to do exams? They are saying they're just going to conduct interviews. So parents actually in the darkness. So I think the Minister of Education is the one that is in position to tell us what next. And I think parents are just working with whatever they are told.
It's only a few months for Mr. Julius Ogamba. We are very much aware that we have of education. We had the likes of we have Sam Ongeri, we've had the likes of Kaimenyo, we've had the likes of Matiangi, we even had CS Amina. So far, how can you rate the current? I know it's some few weeks in office, this one is his first results, but you can see the future.
From the time of the person that ranked so high is Matiang'i,
Yes.
followed by Professor Magoha.
Yes.
All these others are just trying to emulate. We've never had the two
Yeah.
at the helm of education.
Yes.
And I think the current minister, we are yet to see his results. And we want to challenge him that let him go to the scoring board and at least perform better than the two ministers who streamlined education. They made sure that results come on time. They made sure that stealing of exams was a thing of the past. And actually education now started having meaning.
Do you, in fact, you have mentioned examination malpractices, stealing of exams. What is your general view of this examination of this year? Even before we come to Mount Elgon, Kenya in general, how was the general view in terms of cheating?
I think from their view, they say that cheating is actually minimized. I think they put a lot of regulation.
From individual perspective, that one is the...
Yeah, from my individual perspective, I'm not an educationist. I'm a medic. So I did not come in contact with one-on-one. But from a scientific point of view, you also look results from a scientific point of view. If you have a lot of people scoring A's, it's not normal in the normal curve of the population distribution. So actually, if you look at the results, it looks at there was actually minimal cheating compared to initially where you could have a school producing over 200 A's, producing how many A's. For me, I think the regulation is still on, though there was some leakage. I was seeing in the social media that there was some leakage, which was a history in the past. We should go back to where there was no actually total absence of leakage. I'm also a consumer of I'm a product of Western Kenya. We have one of our biggest school, a national school, a school that is emulated in the whole country. Lugulu girls, they have not had results, showing that actually there was some leakage.
Wow, hey, that is very impressive. I think we should now delve into matters Mount Elgon, because now that's what brings us here, and we at home. We have heard results being withheld in some schools. We have heard other schools releasing the examination. We have seen the examinations, the results are circulating in social media. We have also seen some principals have not been able to print out. What do you think is happening?
We have education in Mount Elgon is a very big issue, and it's a concern to some of us. In fact, if you look at my post today in the morning, I said we need stakeholders in Mount Elgon. We sit down and try to dissect and see what is the projection of the education system in Mount Elgon. Because if you go to Bungoma and schools in Bungoma can produce A's, a number of A's, a number of A minuses, a number of B pluses. But you come and talk of Mount Elgon, all the way from Cheptais to Kaptama. Mount Elgon boasts of only maybe 2 A's, a whole constituency, a whole sub-county. We now have 4 sub-counties. We have Kaptama, we have Kapsukwony, we have Cheptais and Kopsiro. You are talking of just 2 A's, 2 A minuses. Then it tells us that we have a problem. Then scale it down. The number of E's in Mount Elgon. And you see that's why even many principals have not produced E's. We have schools that are registering E's to a number of 36.
Even more, because more some schools are still...
You see, we have a very big problem. And that is why I want to thank the Msima Wells. We need to have a conversation as the people of Mount Elgon. Which directions are we taking? Because, mark my words today as I speak, when we talk of ease in Mount Elgon, it is ease for the children of Mount Elgon. We don't have children coming from elsewhere. These are our own E's. We own them. When we are talking of limited number of A's, it is the A's of the children of Mount Elgon. So if we can just be very comfortable as leaders, as stakeholders, as people who have gone through this system, we have professionals. We have medics, we have lawyers, we have some of these people. We should be worried of the future. Because if I'm, like for example, currently, I'm a cataract surgeon, managing the whole of Bungoma County. If it does not concern me that there are no children from Cheptonon or from Chebiuk who are making it to universities and going to all these other institutions, then I should be worried of the future, because where are these children going with this ease? Yeah. So it's a concern for Mount Elgon at large.
Your school now, how did your school perform apart from you've mentioned some very important points about Mount Elgon, and even before we come even to your school now, we have had issues. Some people are saying that because of maybe entry behavior. In fact, we have had teachers, I'm sorry to say this one, and it is in quotes, some teachers are saying that the entry behavior of the students that are going to this school cannot produce the results that maybe people want to get or want to hear. They say that parents even from Mount Elgon are taking the best results to those other schools outside Mount Elgon. And now the questions rises, why? You're asking them what they cannot help produce.
Let me tell you, Mount Elgon, we like looking for excuses. Very big excuses. Last year, the results of this school last year, we had a student who was enrolled in this school with 150 marks.
Entry behavior.
Let me give you that analogy. 150 marks was enrolled in this school. But he ended up getting a seaplane from this school. 150 got a seaplane. This year, let me give you the analysis of our results, because we also enroll those students who get 100 marks, 200 marks. We enrolled in this school. But this school, look at the projection. We had 1 B minus, we had 4 C pluses, we had 6 C plane, we had 12 C minuses. Our peak was grade D plus with 16. That was our peak if you draw that particular curve. So we are starting from B minus, our peak is at grade D plus, then we now start coming down. D plane we had around 12, then we had around 6 D minuses, then we had 1 E. It tells you that if these children who people presume that have a very poor entry behavior are given very good environment and advised and talked to, there is nobody who is condemned once you get 100 marks. And that is the other scapegoat. That yes, you have this child who has 100 marks. He's going to a school with very poor staffing. There are no children, there are no teachers. He's going to a school without a library. He's going to a school without a lab. And you want to extract miracle from these children. So my pick and my take as a technocrat is this: let us make good environment for these children.